Welcome to Weekend Wisdom by Creating a Family. Creating a Family is a national support and training nonprofit for foster, adoptive, and kinship families, and this segment is part of our regular podcast. Each Sunday morning, we drop a short segment answering a question that we receive. You can submit your own questions to info@creatingafamily.org. Put Weekend Wisdom in the subject line. Today's question was put to Carol Lieber-Wilkins. She is a licensed marriage and family therapist in private practice. She is licensed in California, Idaho, and Nevada, and she provides individual and couples counseling. She has specialized in reproductive medicine, adoption, and family building options since 1986, and is the co-author of the book, Let's Talk About Egg Donation. She also serves on the advisory board of the U.S. Donor Conceived Council and is an active member of the American Society of Reproductive Medicine Mental Health Professional Group. She's also a mom through adoption and egg donation. She was the perfect person to ask this question to. We ask, if you had to offer two pieces of advice for people who don't want to go through another round of infertility treatment and would like to move to adoption, what would those two pieces of advice be?
Educate, educate, educate. Learn as much as you can about what it means to be a family of adoption. Not just the how-tos and how to quote unquote find a child, but how it's different from had you been able to conceive the child you tried to have. So that would be probably my first is, what does it really mean? Because there's so many myths out there about adoption, and people say, oh, you're raising somebody else's problems. And, what does it really mean from the experts? So get yourself educated. There are a lot of great organizations out there, including yours, that can really help talk about what it means. Grieve the losses of infertility and close the chapter on we did what made sense for us before moving forward, and find a way to say goodbye to the child you've been trying to have.
Excellent. Thank you so much. That's great advice. I like the saying goodbye to the child that was never even here. How to say goodbye to someone you've never said hello to. I think that's a challenge. And there's lots of resources out there, specifically on the creatingafamily.org site. If you hover over the word adoption, click on adoption topics, there is a section on coming to terms with infertility grief before moving on, and lots of resources there. Thank you so much, Carol Lieber-Wilkins, for answering that question today.
My pleasure. Anytime.
Thanks for listening to this week's Weekend Wisdom. If you liked it, please tell a friend to subscribe to the creatingafamily.org podcast.